CLA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those will be our starters. Some intriguing match. Greeting. Hey, Allie.
Thank you, Brian.
I don't doubt him, Allie. Thanks very much. Here are the five for the Suns. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. And for the Heat, on the wing, Robinson and Butler. Markieff Morris out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point. And Ayton with the stuff.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man. And Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. A lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
Here's Robinson, and Booker pulls it down.
UD giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And with Crowder's free agency, team saw what he brings to the table.
He's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end, and he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
Bridges outside. Hits a three-pointer.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, you can add it to the list.
Here's Robinson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Paul passes to Crowder. Wide open. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist from Crowder.
Working without the ball, CP3 with 0 hesitation, letting that one go.
And here's Lowry from the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Paul passes to Bridges. Crowder left side. From behind the arc. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 4 to start. Morris against Ayton. Butler passes to Lowry. Pass to Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Now, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Now here's Bridges. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Bridges has got 5.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Lowry with it. Butler on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. The shot by Butler, no good. The Suns have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. To the inside. That shot is off. And the Heat going the other way now. Right side, Robinson. Stolen by Ayton. Three-pointer, Bridges. Rebound by the Heat. 1:46 left in the first quarter of the game. Adebayo passes to Butler. Again, the Heat misses. The Suns leading. For three, Bridges. Oh, my. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
First team foul.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. It seems to be rushing shots. An incredible leader, Chris Paul, is so much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
The three is up. Suns keep it alive. Great positioning on the putback.
You gotta love how he stuck with the play. Nice work.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Miami, no good that time either. And it's Phoenix's ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Knocks down the triple. Bridges has got 10.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Lowry with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Here's Morris. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And he makes a first.
Team foul. Now at the line.
Both free throws good from Morris. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. Paul passes to Booker. Fires from deep. Another three for Phoenix.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
A title-winning point guard, Kyle Lowry, making the right choice there.
Here's Booker. Up in time. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. The Suns on top, up 11. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
On the floor for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Bridges passes to Crowder. Here's Booker. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA. Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Now here's Paul. Crowder outside. Pass to Bridges. Over Butler.
Well, he's not going to let any shot go uncontested. Jimmy Butler trying to get his teammates to do the same on defense.
And finished off by Adebayo.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Down low. Ayton, no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was A play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
From Jimmy
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Here's Lowry. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Just more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut. They know they're going to get it. Bam Adebayo making another leap in everything that he does. Rebounds, scoring, playmaking. Guy is a talent.
Denied by Adebayo. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Up top, Booker. Hounded by Adebayo.
And Bam aptly describes Adebayo's defensive impact. He packs a punch in there.
Butler can't get it to go. And with Adebayo, he's become a legitimate star in the NBA, Brent.
Well, he's not just a post player. You say he plays the post, but the passing ability, his defensive ability, his offensive rebounding ability, there's a lot in that package that Bam Adebayo brings.
Pass to Lowry. Back to Butler. Shoots from 14. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. And finished off by Adebayo.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big Bam.
Now Aiden. Paul passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. Stolen by Lowry. And another fast break for Miami. The Heat running. He goes up. And it's Butler with the jam.
The execution has been better lately. Do they have enough energy to pull it off?
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
A line change here for Miami.
Substitutions for your Heat.
Here's the 3 from Paul. It's hauled in by the Heat.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
For 3, Booker. Can't hit that one. And Miami will go the other way with it. Poke loose. Paul with a steal. To the middle. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Paul's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Back to Oladipo. Tipped away. Phoenix has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. 3-pointer, Bridges. They grab their own miss. Controls the rebound and the putback. And now it's a 7-point Phoenix lead.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Here's Hero. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
It's Bridges on the wing. And here's Ayton. 6 points for him. Here's a 3 from Paul. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Suns lead by 7.
Well, we talk about the offensive rebounding ability, and they're all about Ayton's timing. What a dunk.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Oladipo. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton tucks it last.
Substitution for the Suns.
Oladipo against Payne. 5 to shoot. Pass to Akpala. Jacks up a 3. Unable to get that one. It'll count. He can't get it to go. And so
it's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal. It was Mikal Bridges setting the pace in the first quarter. He had 10 points, 2 rebounds. And that'll do it for our halftime.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. Bam Adebayo is out there with Markieff Morris. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Payne, pass to Johnson. Back to Payne. Knocked away. Pass to Robinson. Lets the 3 fly. The shot no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Now McGee. Clock at 6. Here's Shamet. Hits the front of the rim and out.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
The Suns leading. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Off target from 3-point range. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And Adebayo, the bucket, on the assist from Robinson. Robinson's got his 3rd assist of the night. Lowry against Payne. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Butler with a steal. McGee with a steal. From deep, Johnson. They get it back.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
For Miami, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Lowry outside. From deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. McGee's got 4 rebounds now.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Foul.
For Phoenix, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Payne, pass to Johnson. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Johnson's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Lowry finds Butler. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lowry's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Outside Johnson. Pass to McGee. Inside. Here's Shamet. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's Lowry. And here's Adebayo. Out to Lowry. Morris left side. Fires the 3. Lowry no good.
Time for some consideration in the passing category maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Shamet no good. Miami trailing. And it's Robinson penetrating. And a big finish by Robinson.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Back to Shamet. Ooh, Morris with a steal. This for the tie. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Suns have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Substitutions for your team.
Here's Payne. Oh, rejected by Oladipo.
Good timing from Victor there as he swipes that one away.
Hero with the bucket. And that'll tie this game up.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
26 seconds left in the third. To the inside. Stolen by Hero. Here's Strus. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. For the lead. Oladipo with the ball. Takes the three. Can't get it to drop. It's all tied in Miami. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot.
Well, a master weaver, Chris Paul, through those screens and rolls and angles on the floor. His dribble moves are just incredible.
Here's Hero on the take. And the shot goes in.
And what a comeback. Do they have enough left to maintain this energy and get the win?
This is a testament to this team's fortitude, never giving up. Folks, we've got a new ball game.
Crowder outside. Outside Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick out to Paul. Beyond the arc. Counted. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
Just think about the growth of what Chris Paul has done with that three-pointer. 28% for 3 as a rookie, and now a guy you can't leave.
Hero against Booker. Back to Hero. Here he goes. And that one is hammered home.
And for Tyler, that one was nasty.
Boy, this lead is razor thin.
Yeah, B.A., and there's a chance to extend that right here.
And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul of the game. So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Adebayo's checked in for Akpala. Butler comes in for Strus. Robinson, he's checked in for Hero. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Oladipo. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. To take the lead. Outside Robinson. Stolen by Booker. And they're pushing it up. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Team foul.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Paul passes to Crowder. Now here's Booker. This one for 3. Sinks it from distance. And the Suns lead by 4.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
And the shot's good.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Crowder outside. Pass to Bridges. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Lowry outside. To the middle. Dedmon, no good. Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Crowder goes in. And Crowder with the jam.
And Crowder out there for the big-time bucket.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Robinson against Booker. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
Bam stepping up and making a huge play for his team that time.
Ball finds Booker. Up top, Ayton. Pass to Crowder. And stolen by Adebayo. And it's Butler with the jam.
Man, no question. Jimmy Butler all the way.
Outside Booker. That's tip. Down low. And Booker with the jam.
Well, Booker is the leader, and you got to trust him in that spot.
The Heat have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Bridges against Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting.
Booker, the pass to Crowder. Drills it from deep. Crowder's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
And the Suns making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Suns.
They've made the long-range shot look like a layup at times in this one.
Well, looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass.
Booker goes in. Rebound by the Heat. Lowry right side. Oh, he nails it!
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Booker against Robinson. And here's Crowder from the arc. Offensive rebound. Cash.
And how about that? Ayton stepping up, wanting the pressure.
And here's Butler. To the paint. Crowder with a steal. Here's Paul. Money.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
Now, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over.
Thank you, Kevin.
Well, he's honest, that's for sure. D.A., thank you. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Miami, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the four. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the small forward. Mitchell finds Gobert to the middle. Out to Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cans it from downtown. And tonight, Doris, two experienced teams battling.
Kevin, these guys all know how to play the game. They understand defensive rotations. They understand what's successful offensively. This is going to be so fascinating to watch with all this experience. Just really smart distribution from Jimmy Butler right there. He's putting a bigger emphasis on getting his teammates involved.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Knocks it loose. Lowry feeling it out a bit. Good ball movement here by Miami. It's stolen by Gobert. And now Utah, fast break. And here's Bogdanovic for three. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Well, you love to see Bojan Bogdanovic get out and run, get ahead of the defense and score it. That is nice.
Lowry with the ball. Conley picks him up. Past the buck. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Now here is Conley. It's stolen by Adebayo. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance. There's the three. Hits it from three-point range. Lowry's got 5 points so far.
How effortless has Kyle Lowry made the three look over the course of his career? So confident.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. Guy is a hard worker.
Now here's Conley. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
And they're moving it up. There's O'Neal with the three. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
Passes it to Gobert. It's stolen by Lowry. Stolen by Mitchell. Bogdanovic inside. Robinson on him. Here's the three. And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Bogdanovic. 6 points for him. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Jazz.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Conley dishes to Mitchell from past the arc. It's rebounded by Kyle Lowry. The Heat trail by 3. Down low and stolen by Bogdanovic. Here's Conley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. 8 points for Mike Conley. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Heat. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Butler on the wing. Guarded by O'Neal. Lowry. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture the Heat have built. And that's another area where he is just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Here's Gobert. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. The pass to Gobert. Clock at 4. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Outside Lowry. Butler against O'Neal. Pass to Adebayo. Robinson with it. And Tucker kicks to Robinson. No good on the 3. And so it's Mike Conley making highlights for the Utah Jazz. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard. Lock at 6. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Conley inside the line. And Utah again with the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Butler. O'Neal with the rebound. Utah leading by 5. Outside Conley. Back to O'Neal. Mitchell looking it over. Dishes it to O'Neal. And that one, good. O'Neal's got 5 points so far.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Butler finds Lowry over Conley. Misses off the right iron. Utah has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. O'Neal from long range. Buries the long-range jumper. O'Neal's got the lead up to 10 now for the Jazz. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. And that time, also a missed shot. Utah has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Well, at 6 foot 8 inches, Bojan Bogdanovic is very comfortable in close.
Conley against Lowry. Shoots from the baseline. Here's Tucker. Here's Adebayo. Gobert with the block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
Now here's Gobert. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Butler passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Conley scanning the floor. Off target with his 3.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
And really, hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
Now here's Conley. He's got 10 to the inside. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert emphatically finishes that one. Nicely done.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. In the corner, it's Robinson. From the baseline. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Now here is Conley. He kicks it to Mitchell. The tray. And he's good on the 3-ball. Mitchell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
There's a measure of composure with Donovan Mitchell, just so calm and focused, understanding how to manipulate the pick and roll.
Here's Butler to the paint. And Adebayo throws it down.
There is an imagination of creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Miami foul. Kyle Lowry.
And After a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, great Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet as a nice.
Oh, what a dunk!
Out below! Boy, big-time athleticism for Victor Oladipo, up and off the ground in a hurry.
Conley dishes to Gay. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of the game. Whiteside kicks to Clarkson. Sinks that one from the post. And the Jazz lead by 13.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
To the inside. And stolen by Whiteside. Here we go. One-on-one. Ingles. That's for two. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. And that concludes the first half. Jazz lead by 13. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, Kent, the first half went really well for Mike Conley. He had 12 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. He came in. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mike Conley.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Taking a look at the Jazz, we've got Rudy Gay, also Whiteside out there. Joe Ingles is out there with Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni in at the 1 spot.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Kicks to Clarkson. Well, as you recall, Doris, there was a fair amount of criticism leading into the play-in tournament, but that quickly dissipated.
It did, Kevin, and the reason it did is because the play-in tournament is the closest we can replicate what happens at the end of the college basketball season when they get into that tournament that everybody loves. The fact of the matter is you've got a 48-minute game that is going to either advance or end somebody's season, and that kind of drama is so captivating.
Here's Oni. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Gay finds Ingles. Jazz passing it around. Here's Oni. Offensive rebound.
What an effort to get the tip in. Just wanting it a little bit more.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Hero. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Three-pointer, Lowry. No good. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
Oni passes to Gay. From deep. Passes it to Oni. Clarkson for three. And it's Lowry with the rebound. From downtown, Ingles can't get it to go. The Heat trail by 17. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
You have to stay in front of Jimmy Butler. This guy is capable of leaving you in the dust with his ability to handle the basketball.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. It's stolen by Lowry. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance. That one drops for him. Lowry's got 11 points.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
And you look at Lowry's numbers, remarkably similar, Doris, year after year after year.
Yeah, this guy has polished skills at both ends of the floor. He has seen absolutely everything you can see in the regular season or in the playoffs. Kyle Lowry is emerging as a mentor to young.
And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing, more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Outside, Robinson. Back to Adebayo. Out to the right wing. Tucker finds Lowry. Drills the three-pointer. Lowry's got 16 points.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this team.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Miami.
And here's Lowry. 16 points for him. 2 seconds left. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
How about during his third season, Bam Adebayo took the leap, named an All-Star for the first time. Bam was huge in the 2020 bubble, helping the Heat reach the NBA Finals.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
And so it's Utah with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And don't go away. We'll be right back. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. They get it back. Bogdanovich. And Robinson comes to help. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And Utah has possession. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. 6-point game. Lowry, good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Utah's shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Outside Conley. There's the dish to Gobert. Robinson against Conley. 6 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Back to Tucker. Pass to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by Miami. Butler against Bogdanovich. And it's Butler missing. Utah leading by 4. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Out to Conley. Robinson against Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Bojan Bogdanovich, a very confident basketball player. He knows very well he has the green light to take these shots.
Robinson on the wing, covered by Mitchell. The drive by Lowry. Tucker makes it off the glass.
You know, we see this a lot from Tucker. Scores by overpowering the defender with his tremendous strength.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Gobert dishes to Conley. Here he goes. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Boy, Mike Conley, the ability to change gears on the drive, that is pretty.
The Heat trail by 7. There's the pass to Adebayo. He kicks it to Butler. Fires from 14. Adebayo on the follow.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
Mitchell outside. He dishes it to O'Neal. Goes up at the stripe. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by O'Neal. And the Jazz lead by 7. Outside Lowry. Pass to Butler. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Bogdanovich. Over to the wing. Here's Conley. And that one is off. Now the Heat take it the other way.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip. You can see it from the moment he caught the basketball. Jimmy Butler delivers again.
Mitchell against Robinson. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. Outside Conley. On deep. And Utah another 3.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Guys, some great passing from them.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Mitchell outside. And so it's Utah with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
What a one. And with pregame.
Kevin, thank you.
Good story. Hard work does pay off, David. Thank you so much. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And for Miami, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that. But you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
And so it's the Heat getting on the board first. The kick out to Young. Again, Young missing. Now running, there comes Lowry pushing the ball up. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella finds Collins. The second chance effort. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
He's a lot to handle at both ends. Capella just keeps coming at you.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the night.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Lowry against Young. The drive by Lowry. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal
And maybe
foul.
we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate, he leads by example, and always vocal.
When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero, the best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion, and guys feed off his energy.
Now, here is Young. 5 on the clock. Hunter, the pass to Capella. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Oh, my God. They can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
It's a hand on it. Adebayo on the follow.
A tireless worker. You don't have to call plays for Adebayo for him to score.
And Young kicks to Hunter. With the drive, it's up a 3. And Young with the basket on the assist by Hunter.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Robinson on the wing. Back to Lowry. He dishes it to Butler. Passes it to Tucker. Off target from three-point range. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Bogdanovich finds Hunter. Inside, Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Bogdanovich against Robinson. Butler deciding where to go with it. And there it is for him.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Bogdanovich with it. Robinson picks him up. 1:49 left to play in the first quarter. And Bogdanovich kicks to Hunter. Pulls from the top of the key. It's stolen by Adebayo. Pass to Tucker. Now here's Butler. Down low. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Young dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Three-pointer. Not going to go that time. And the Heat going the other way now.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter. Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Now, here is Young. Following the miss by Bam Adebayo. Kicks it out to Collins. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Heat leading by 4. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Atlanta ball.
Young with the ball. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And it's Butler missing. The Hawks trail by 4. Hunter, the pass to Capella. Now Hunter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And he banks in the layup.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Here's Adebayo. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Backcourt pair for them. It's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the 4 for Miami. Here's Young. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. And Bogdanovich kicks to Collins. Young from outside. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Lowry. The rebound by Young. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. 4-point game. And that one's good. Hunter. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. Here's Young. Takes a 3. Basket made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
Look at the range Trey has. He can make those deep shots look so easy.
Robinson against Bogdanovich. Butler. And the pass to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by Miami. Butler kicks to low. Just 3 to shoot. Knocked loose.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And it might be an overused term, Smitty, but I think the description of Bogdanovich as a glue guy really fits.
I agree. He has a lot of those qualities that every team needs. He's a playmaker. He gets after it on the defensive end, and he can create his own offense when need be.
The Heat trail by 3. Outside Lowry. Robinson on the wing. Again, the miss by the Heat. Hawks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
The lineup for the Hawks.
The Hawks leading by 3. Gallinari dishes to Jang. Now here's Reddish. He's covered closely. Left side Williams. Pass to Jang. Back to Williams. Clock at 6. And a miss there on the triple. For Miami, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Morris passes to Hero. Back to Morris. Here's Strus. Pass to Morris. To the middle, trying to get something going. Rebound by Jang. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Pass to Gallinari. And it's Miami with the rebound. Cuts off the pass. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. From deep, Williams. That one doesn't go. And it's Miami the other way. Hero passes to Morris. Hero trying to get open.
And he's already patted himself on the back and forgot to put the ball there in the basket.
The pass to Williams. Driving to the basket. Lays it up off the glass. Williams has got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice play.
Strus's shot is good.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively.
Williams, and finished off by Williams.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better. Oh!
Yes! Yes! And I love it whenever Oladipo gets tricky with it. Putting on a show for everyone with that one.
Williams passes to Herter. Jang with the ball. Guarded by Oladipo. Williams gets the bucket.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this one. Just too many good looks from in close.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Oladipo against Williams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And simply look at how Oladipo is built. Dude has a huge upper body. It is hard to check that.
Oladipo hits them both. 16 seconds left in the first half. Oladipo against Williams. The dish to Jang. Outside Williams. Back to Jang. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a... Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening. And that does it for our...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Miami with the ball. And so in the game for the Hawks. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Jang, and it's Williams at the point guard. Strus's shot is good. Strus has got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Heat.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul. So both teams making some changes here.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
Collins up top. Guarded by Tucker. Bogdanovich wide open. Off target from outside. Passes to Adebayo. For the lead. Outside for Lowry. Back to Adebayo. Outside Butler. Goes up the baseline. Adebayo controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Heat lead by 2.
You must put a body on Bam. When you don't, he hammers, misses in.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. He's off on the first.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And here's Lowry. Into the lane. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And that's now 6 points for Kyle Lowry.
Such control driving to the hoop. Lowry's a veteran. He's seen everything in this league.
Young drives in. Collins kicks to Young. Over Lowry. They grab their own miss. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Back to Lowry. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Young drives in. He gets it in there. Young's got 8 points.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
To the wing right side. Adebayo kicks to Robinson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Trae Young. And Duncan Robinson, Steve, one of the more pure shooters in the NBA. He can definitely hurt you from deep.
Yes, he can, Kevin. Robinson has a very easy shot. Great percentages from 3. Well above the 40% mark on his career.
Outside Collins. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The muscle Capella brings packs a punch, especially when he's hitting the offensive glass.
Lowry kicks to Robinson. 13 feet away. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Can't connect from short range. Hawks have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
At Collins' size, it's impressive just how active he is, leading by example.
Lowry against Young. Lowry can't get it to go. It's stolen by Lowry. Takes it inside. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup. He's got 10.
I just love the show of aggression from Lowry. The toughness he plays with on the offensive boards is outstanding.
Young passes to Capella. Rebound by the Heat. Butler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the inside, Tucker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Miami shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. That free throw, no good.
Now at the line,
and he sinks the second. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. 59 seconds left to play in the third. Herter passes to Jang. Now here's Reddish. Tight defense on him. A double clutch. A terrific move by Jang to score. Jang's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Williams against Oladipo. Reddish grabs the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get it to your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Just 5 on the clock. They get it back. Here's Strus to the paint. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Lou Williams.
An active shooter. When Oladipo takes charge like this and looks to score, this guy is capable of living at the free throw line. Yeah, one more make would have been nice, but they do walk away with the lead.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's the Heat. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Oladipo. Dwayne Dedmon is out there, of course. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Strus in at the 3 slot.
That's a beautiful play call. Gallinari is dangerous off the catch because it allows him to get his shot in rhythm.
And Oladipo kicks to Hero. Count it. Hero's got his first 2 points of the night.
A focused individual. Hero's not going to let a little contact affect his shot.
Outside Williams. No good on the 3. The Heat with the lead. That's tipped. Onari with it. Now defended by Oladipo. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play.
Now into the lineup for the
To
Hawks.
Bogdanovich. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. Now here is Lowry. Butler with the ball. Morris trying to free himself up, and it's Butler missing.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
That one good for 2.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Outside Lowry. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Ever since halftime, he's had his eyes on the basket and just crushing it right now.
Here's Young. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 1.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in on both ends.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Put this guy in the dunk contest. Jimmy Butler is ready to win it all.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Kicks it out to Collins. It's tipped. Shot clock at 6. Young. No good from 11 feet. The Heat have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Lowry against Young. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Right side, Butler. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Atlanta foul. Trae Young. That's his 3rd personal foul.
1:56 left in the game. Butler with the ball. Guarded by Hunter. 4 on the shot clock. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Collins. Pass to Hunter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constitutes the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Robinson, that's good. And it's a 3-point Miami lead.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Young dishes to Collins. He kicks to Hunter. The pass to Young. Down low. Here's Capella. Money!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
That's his fourth personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
I love the leadership Lowry offers. It's very valuable. A great role model for his younger teammates.
No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. The kick out to Young. What a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Incredible competitor. Trae Young always wants to be the one to take this shot.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Now Lowry. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game.
You have to admire how calm he is under pressure at the free throw line in a key situation.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 5 seconds left to play here in the 4th. What do you think, guys?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from the 3-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested 3. Never an easy shot.
You know what? You forget that he's small in stature. Trae Young's skill set is exactly what every team is looking for.
And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. First.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
An air of confidence to the Suns as they arrived earlier.
Thanks, BA.
Yeah, Allie, team's definitely motivated to stay in the top 6. Good stuff there, thank you. So a look at our starters for the Heat. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at point guard. And for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
Here's Lowry. The Suns getting their last shot to go. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Chris Paul.
Embracing his role as a leader for this squad. Lowry recognizes the importance of this in terms of developing his teammates. It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Now here's Paul. Inside, Crowder. And it's Miami with a rebound. About a minute into this first quarter. Here's Robinson. Lowry outside. Paul against Robinson. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's a whistle. He did not want to hear his second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
And here's Lowry from the arc. The rebound by Bridges.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Booker for three. The rebound by Lowry. And here's Miami. Here's Butler.
You love the playmaking Jimmy Butler. He has the ball in his hands so much that guys don't relax when he's got it and move around, give him options.
And the first one at the line is good.
Jimmy Butler. Hear about it much, but players who've had 5 or 6 seasons in the league, you wonder where their motivation comes from. Remember, Jimmy, the last pick in the first round in that 2011 draft. Maybe that edge is still there.
Ball against Lowry. Here's Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. You know what, Butler? We saw his playmaking in the 2020 finals. Brent, he led the Heat in assists for the series.
Yeah, I think guys fed off of his energy and knew that other teams were trying to shut down Jimmy, make sure offensively he wasn't going to get going. So he showed that other facet of his game as a playmaker.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Paul finds Bridges. Back to Paul. Puts the move on. And that's 2 points on the layup. Paul's gotten his second bucket.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
And here's Lowry from the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. Outside Booker. Pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. Now Ayton. Crowder right side. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Butler's got space. Cans it with nobody near him.
Sometimes you have to run a great play for a great player. That's going to get Jimmy Butler in a good rhythm.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. There's the triple. Crowder left side. Ooh, basket interference.
The basket will count.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 4 so far. Pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big bam.
Crowder with it. Bridges outside. Takes a 3. And it's Crowder missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Adebayo, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
And Adebayo with the basket on the assist from Robinson.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Paul with the bucket. Here's Lowry. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. Six to shoot. That one doesn't drop. And Phoenix the other way now.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. And here's Lowry from the arc. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. And that'll be Miami's ball as it goes out of bounds. Heat able to keep the possession. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Butler double team. Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates really elevating his playmaking skills.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Heat leading by just 2. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And he's always been a coach on the floor. Chris Paul is a communicator.
With anything, whether it's bit.
And CP3 never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Such a great way to silence hostile fans who want the up and down pace that gets them amped up. Instead, everyone's just standing around watching the free throw game.
On the court for Miami here in the second. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. Now here's Lowry. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder.
That's his first personal
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now Lowry. 6 points for him. Outside Robinson. Shot clock at 5.
Good show of strength and confidence from Devin Booker that time. I like to see him active on the defensive end.
Ball can't get it to go. The Heat with the lead. Nice move. And it's laid in by Adebayo.
The assist.
Adebayo's got 8 points. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
And here are the Suns now. After the basket by Miami, Aiden gets the double team. For 3, Booker. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And Booker's shot is so pretty. Just one of those guys, when you watch him, you feel like every one of them's going in.
Ball against Lowry. Down low. Tipped. Crowder with a steal. Bridges outside. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Pass to Tucker. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And here are the Heat now. Butler with the ball. And the 3 off target. Bridges outside. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. The Heat have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Booker with it. Picked up by Tucker. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. And it's Crowder missing. And for Miami, they're shooting around 50% in the game so far. Here's Robinson. And Booker pulls it down. And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul of the game. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Paul finds Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Booker drawing the double. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
He enjoys hitting shots in the face of the D, especially when he's near the hoop. Devin Booker with a nice 2 there.
Outside Robinson. Back to Adebayo. Doesn't go that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Here's the break. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Like to see Mikel get out there on the fast break and see that open opportunity.
Lowry outside. Again, the Heat misses.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. Miami trailing. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Lowry. Adebayo up top. Outside Butler. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his third before the half.
To end the run. And Robinson finishes it off.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
Pass to Crowder. From deep. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his fourth assist with that last one.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now here's Butler. So it'll be 2 free throws, and here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Now here's Booker. He's got 13. Crowder, that's good.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Oladipo against Paul. Oladipo, the pass to Butler. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
And for the Heat, Max Strus.
And here's Paul. He got it up. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Devin Booker putting in some incredible work. He had 13 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he wasn't in. And that does it for our.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
For 3, Bridges. And the three-pointer goes. Bridges has got 5 now.
Mikal really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
Hero against Booker. They get it back. Another shot. And it's good on the lay-in. Dedmon's got his first 2 points of the night.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's Ayton. Miami grabs the miss. Pass to Strus. That shot missing. And Phoenix the other way now. Crowder with it. Guarded now by Morris. Booker for 3. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And Booker heating up like this, it's going to lift the confidence of the entire team when he gets it going offensively.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And Oladipo drops them both.
The former #2 overall pick in 2013, Oladipo gives you production, but he also plays with a bit of an edge.
Ayton wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Pass to Strus. Fires the three. Offensive rebound. That one no good. The Suns leading. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A line change here for Miami.
Heat substitution.
Left side Paul. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Here's Ayton. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. And no doubt, when he's rolling, Oladipo strikes fear in the hearts of the opponents.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, he's merciless on the attack. He plays with so much heart and passion. Not much fun to play against, but he's exciting to watch.
Booker, the pass to Crowder. Back to Booker. Robinson with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Tucker with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. Butler against Bridges. Here's Adebayo. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Bam knowing what to do. He's owning the paint right now.
Now here's Paul. Not a lot of room. They double team Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third quarter here. Crowder inside. Robinson defending. And Booker with the jam.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Here's Lowry. Give him 8. Pass to Adebayo. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
He misses the free throw.
And the Adebayo experiment has been pretty awesome to watch just because it's gone nuclear. All the skills and his hard work paying off now.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Kaminsky outside. No good from outside.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Jimmy Butler has that kind of room, and he's going to throw it down.
Pass to Kaminsky. Payne against Lowry. Payne drives. Adebayo with the rejection. Here's Butler for the lead. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
The pump fake can still be used. This just in. And Butler with the great up fake to keep the defense off balance.
A big group substitution here for Miami. Dedmon's checked in for Adebayo. Morris comes in for Tucker. Hero, he's checked in for Robinson. And Victor Oladipo is subbed in for Lowry. And he commits the intentional foul. And the Heat making a change here. Strus is checked in. 43 seconds left in the third. Pass to Shamet to the middle. Here's Kaminsky. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Johnson inside. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Back to Oladipo. Over Payne. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Suns ahead. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. Tyler Hero is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Strus in at the 3. Johnson with a double team. Pass to Strus. Up top, Morris. Dedmon, good.
Dedmon using his size on the inside, and the defense trying to do their best to keep him away from the basket. Not that time.
Payne, the pass to McGee. Here's Kaminsky. Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
A big group substitution here for Miami. Adebayo's checked in for Dedmon. Butler comes in for Strus. Robinson, he's checked in for Hero. And it's Lowry in for Oladipo.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He said, guys, you don't have to chuck up the first 3 you see. Keep your heads up. Keep looking for the best option. Let's see how they respond. Back to you guys.
That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. It's Lowry with a drive. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Heat lead by 2.
A bulky, quick-footed guard. I love when Lowry takes initiative and dives inside.
Down low. Pass to McGee. Kicks it to Kaminsky. 4-3. It's kept alive. Phoenix calls timeout. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Here's Paul. On the mark with the 15-footer.
Mid-range master Chris Paul at it again.
And it's Miami's ball. Lowry outside. Pass to Robinson. Paul against Lowry. Now here's Adebayo. Can't hit from in close. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Bridges. Ayton in the high post. Hits it from the high post. Ayton's got his first points of the game.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
Here's Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo's double. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Booker. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got 4 rebounds now. Morris passes to Adebayo. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. It's good on the putback.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Paul finds Booker. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Nice. That one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
For Miami, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Here's Lowry. Deflected.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Bridges outside. There's the drive. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
That's on Jimmy Butler.
If Bridges attacks with that kind of force, it's really hard to not foul him.
And he ends up making the second. And that gives him a lead.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
A minute 50 left in the final quarter. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Outside Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Crowder with a steal. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
The fantastic passing we saw from them in the first half carried right over into the second half, too.
And it's a feel-good night from behind the three-point line, racking up a ton of threes. Well, crucial moment there at the free throw line, and he never flinched.
He's shooting about 43% since the fourth quarter began. And here's Butler outside, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Crowder inside. He's working on Morris. And again, it's the Suns missing.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Adebayo finds Lowry. Back to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Bam stepping up and making a huge play for his team that time.
Booker drawing the double. Paul for 3. The rebound by Lowry.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to Adebayo. To the wing, right side. Outside Butler. To take the lead. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Chris Paul.
Felt like he was getting more and more hungry as he got closer to the rim. Jimmy Butler just tenacious there.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Outside Booker. Puts up a 3. Money from deep.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
Good on the first. And that narrows the gap to 1.
2 shots.
Butler hits them both.
Oh, tremendous composure at the line to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Paul against Lowry. And it's Paul off the drive. Adebayo with the rejection.
And Bam aptly describes Adebayo's defensive impact. He packs a punch in there.
5 on the clock. Paul passes to Booker. Yeah!
And Booker, not just an onlooker. How about that one?
And here are the Heat now. From deep three-point range. He's off from 3.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
14th. Shooting from the end. Kyle Lowry taking 3 shots.
He makes the first of 3, and that narrows the gap to 1. The second one drops, and that ties this game up. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that gives him a lead. Timeout called. The Suns, they're down by 1. 1 second left in the fourth. Your thoughts, guys?
They've got one last chance to win it. It's got to be a catch and shoot off the inbounds play. They don't have time for a second pass.
All right, we present our New Balance player of the game, Bam Adebayo.
You know what's interesting? It seems like he's hitting everything he's putting up there. I mean, he's caught fire and just has continued on with the attack. I mean, his ability to pick the D apart, wow. So impressive, so incredible.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.
Philosophy. DA, thanks. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
So here's Miami's starting group. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. Lowry kicks to Robinson. Driving the lane. And the dunk by Robinson.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Now here's Tucker. He's covered by Bogdanovich. A nice shot by Tucker.
Well, terrific read from Jimmy Butler. He is unwilling to get sped up. He knows when to place the pass and where.
Mitchell against Robinson. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. And yep, finally drops it after rolling around the rim.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch and shoot game. All right, Mike.
Conley against Lowry. Offensive rebound. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Three-pointer. Conley's shot is off. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Back to Robinson. Gobert with the defensive effort. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. O'Neal against Butler. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
Now here is Lowry. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Butler kicks to Robinson.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
The kick outside to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Good ball movement here by Miami. Gobert with the block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now here's Mitchell. Passes it to Gobert. Pass to Conley. Unloads from 9. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Heat trail by 3. Here's Tucker. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
O'Neal misses. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And it's Robinson again missing. Jazz leading by 3. Conley feeling it out. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Shoots over Tucker. Here's Gobert. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. The putback, and there's Gobert putting it right back in.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
32 seconds left to play in the first. And here comes the break. There's O'Neal with the 3. Jazz working now with the fresh shot clock. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Heat. It's a 5-point game. Count the basket.
Don't you love the mentality of Jimmy Butler? He almost embraces the contact, invites the contact.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. Back to Conley for the 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Conley's got 5 now.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back to the action after this word. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Jazz so far, what's your take?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Eric Pascal out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward. Conley against Lowry. Poked away. Mitchell against Butler. Robinson passes to Butler. Banked in off the glass.
Butler challenging the very heart of the defense. Everybody's trying to take away the paint. Jimmy Butler says, I own that real estate.
Conley against Lowry. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry. On defense, the Heat trailing by 4. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mitchell dishes to Gobert. Conley for three, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Conley against Lowry. Fires for three. A shot off that time. Good work defensively by Conley. Utah leading by 4. Oh, the lob to Gobert.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
And the pass to Tucker. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Mitchell passes to Gay. It's good. Gay's got the lead up to 8 now for the Jazz. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Here's Conley following the score by Miami. Takes the three. Gay trying to break free. Miami grabs the miss. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Deep 2 from Robinson. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Took him no time at all on that one. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Now this is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
Here's Robinson. Gobert with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Just 5 on the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the
They kick out to Oladipo.
2 minutes.
Over Conley. Not enough on that one as it misses. Jazz leading by 9. Greg, you were just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
He's trying to reach another level every year. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
Substitution for New Jersey. Udoka Azubuike.
1:39 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Azubuike. Morris with the block.
And when Morris is protecting the rim with that kind of effort, what a lift for his group.
Miami no good on that time either. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Here's Azubuike. Nice touch on the shot from close range. Azubuike's got his first points of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Oladipo goes in. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
How about the confidence from the 6'4" guard, Victor Oladipo, aggressive, close to the cup.
Mitchell dishes to Gay. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 6 assists in the game. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
For the Jazz, Hughes is checked in, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mitchell. Here's Oni. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Azubuike with the ball. Dedmon's there. Azubuike, no good. For Miami, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Strus missing. Now Azubuike. Pass to Oni. Clarkson for 3. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. Utah finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They lead by 11. How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Utah?
Well, what I like, the ball never stopped moving, nor did the players. Everyone working.
And that should...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Oladipo. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Markieff Morris. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. Now, here is Morris. No points in the game yet for him.
How about the vision of Markieff Morris? Hits the open man, has a good feel for the game. Boy, this guy can do a lot of things.
Here's Clarkson. Pass to Hughes. Back to Clarkson. Hughes, the pass to Gay. 6 to shoot. Pass to Hughes. Over Dedmon. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
The Heat trail by 9. Oladipo right side. And it's denied.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Shots good by Dedmon.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And the Jazz with possession. The Heat getting the bucket, and they pick up 2. Clarkson's got his first bucket of the night.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
Oladipo, the pass to Dedmon. On the wing, Morris. He's covered by Gay. Now, here's Dedmon. Not a lot of room. Rebound by Azubuike. Jazz leading by 9. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Oni passes to Gay. Sinks the three-pointer. Gay's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And Gay is quick at getting his shot off. Can't give this guy any separation, even as the pass is coming his way.
Now, here's Dedmon. Hughes with the steal. In transition, here come the Jazz. Clarkson's running.
I love seeing Gay take those shots. Well within his range, and he can't let him get going from that spot.
And there's the pass to Dedmon. They need this. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Heat substitution.
And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Clarkson passes to Oni. Back to Clarkson. And stolen by Butler. It's tipped. Hughes with the steal. Clarkson finds Gay.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
It's not going to go for him. And it's Miami the other way. Pass to Adebayo. Rebound by Azubuike. Azubuike's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 1:43 left here in the third quarter. Hughes against Lowry. The 11-footer. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. The Heat trail by 14. Here's Adebayo. Drops it in from 11 feet.
From about the extent of Adebayo's range, just far enough to keep the D honest.
Here's Oni. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Got a piece of it. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Passes it to Oni. He kicks to Gay. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. That's a 2 from Butler. Tucker. Nice persistence to chip it back up and in. Tucker's got his second basket of the night.
If you don't put a body on Tucker, he will find a way to burn you on the offensive glass.
Clarkson passes to Gay. Pass to Oni. 5 to shoot. Gay finds Clarkson. The Jazz with another miss. The Heat trail by 10. The kick outside to Butler. Outside Robinson. The pass to Lowry. Now here's Tucker. Inside Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, that's a little nastiness to Jimmy Butler's game. He says, you want me to get close to the cup? I got that.
Clarkson for 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Jazz lead by 8. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2-guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group right now for Utah.
Rudy Gobert is one of the game's dominant big men. He understands how to use his length and his size defensively, and he's figured out how to fit in. This guy is an outstanding screener offensively.
The Heat trail by 10. Lowry with the ball. Pass to Tucker. Adebayo down low. Over by Conley. Gobert with the block.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Utah.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
For 3, Mitchell. And it goes out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Last touch by Adebayo. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Conley with the 3.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Passes it to Lowry. Robinson for 3. Hands it from downtown.
Well, this guy is a champion, and Kyle Lowry understands how to move the basketball.
Utah with the ball. Conley kicks to O'Neal. Dishes it to Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. 5 on the clock. And Adebayo sends it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Heat trail by 10. Outside Robinson. Off target with his three.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
For three, Mitchell. Miami grabs the miss. Tucker's got 5 rebounds tonight. Robinson for three. Robinson missing again.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Gobert dishes to O'Neal. Beyond the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. O'Neal's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Conley against Lowry, and it's Butler with the jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And here is Mitchell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That is his first foul of the game. Vincent's checked in for Duncan Robinson.
Heat substitution.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. 11-point game. The pass to Butler. Pass to Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. The three. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The three from Bogdanovich. Drops in the tray. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 14 now for the Jazz.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Jazz.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
And they recover it. And Lowry puts up a deep three. Can't hit that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The long distance three is buried.
Wow, that is some big time range. My goodness gracious, Kyle Lowry from well beyond the line.
Now here's Conley. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it. Starting group. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. And for the Hawks, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
And so it's the Heat hitting on the board first. Young drives in, uses the glass to finish the layup.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
Robinson for 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Lets it go from deep. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Lowry passes to Robinson. Looks for Lowry, gets it to him. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Crafty play from Kyle Lowry in the paint, getting by the defense into his shot.
There's the pass to Collins. The feed now to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Lowry against Young. Lowry kicks to Adebayo. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
How about 3 of 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Pass to Collins. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Heat.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
A fantastic passer for a big. Bam, terrific at finding his open teammates.
And the Hawks with possession here after the Heat pick up 2. Shot by Collins, no good. Outside Butler. And it's off from three-point range. Hawks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Collins. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
No matter where he is on the floor, Collins seems to invite contact.
Lowry passes to Robinson. Adebayo kicks to Robinson. Collins against Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of it.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Here's Collins. Following the score by Miami. Count it. Collins has got his second bucket.
Never want to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
Looking back at the 2017 NBA draft, Steve, the selections in the middle portion of the first round, just incredible value there.
It is. Donovan Mitchell going 13th. Bam Adebayo selected 14th. A pair of All-Stars. And then John Collins going 19th overall to Atlanta. An absolute steal.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Young outside. Collins passes to Young. Back to Collins. The kick out to Young. Good on on the triple. Young's got his second bucket tonight.
Stretching the floor like few can. You have to stay connected to Trey at all times.
Lowry, and the layup's good off the glass.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. The kick out to Young. They get the rebound. Outside Collins. Hunter, no one around him. Misses the three. The Heat leading by 4. Butler on the wing. We've got 28 seconds left in the first. Lowry with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. Lays it up and banks it in.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Young against Lowry. Kicks it out to Collins. Nailed from three-point land. Collins has got 7.
That's the guy you want to set up. Collins has brought in his arsenal. That time, getting it done with the catch and shoot.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Heat up 3. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Heat.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Here's Lowry. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 8.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Young outside. And here's Bogdanovich. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And Young kicks to Hunter. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. And it's a tie ball game.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Lowry passes to Butler. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Young passes to Collins. And Young, here we go. It's in. It's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
You have to admire Young's determination and toughness. He's not just a perimeter threat.
Here's Lowry. Collins grabs the miss for Atlanta. They've got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Pass to Hunter. Back to Bogdanovich. Hunter dishes to Capella. Hunter kicks to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Collins against Butler.
Love to see Jimmy get aggressive on the slam, blitzing his way to the rim.
Pass to Capella. Takes it inside. Bogdanovich wide open. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Now the pass to Adebayo. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Hunter, the pass to Collins. Hunter kicks to Collins. There's the triple. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Heat going the other way now.
Explosiveness by Butler. Leaping way off the ground for that dunk. Young dishes to Hunter. Back to Young.
He feeds it to Hunter. Hawks passing it around. Capella, the pass to Collins. 4 on the clock. And it's Capella missing.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Robinson kicks to Adebayo. Outside Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Three-pointer. Butler. Rebound Atlanta.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Young dishes to Capella. Feeds to Bogdanovich. Capella inside. Dedmon defending. Collins passes to Capella. It's stolen by Morris. Here's Strus. And a strong finish with two hands.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively.
Young passes to Capella. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Bucket is good. Bogdanovich has got 5.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Oladipo against Young. Oladipo dishes to Morris. Puts the move on. Good work defensively by Capella. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Beyond the arc. Atlanta gets it back. The shot, no good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Best. Big-time play throughout the first half for Jimmy Butler. He had 13 points, and that should do it with this.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the floor for Miami, Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Markieff Morris. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Strus in at the 3, the small forward. Young against Oladipo. Collins dishes to Capella. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Hunter, here we go. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Beautiful creativity off the dribble. That's a slick move by Hunter.
Young against Oladipo. Pass to Morris. Back to Oladipo. Count it, and folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
Hey guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Passes to Strus. Now, Hero. The Heat need to get a shot off. Here's Dedmon. No good from outside.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Capella kicks to Collins. Back to Capella. And the layup falls. Capella's got the lead up to 1 now for the Hawks.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
Oladipo outside. Going inside.
And simply look at how Oladipo is built. Dude has a huge upper body. It is hard to check that.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Williams passes to Herter. The feed to Okongwu. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from. Finds the open man.
First team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
There's one place you can be sure to find Kevin Herter just about every day.
Where did that come from?
I loved it.
That was beautiful.
Loved it.
And I love it whenever Oladipo gets tricky with it. Putting on a show for everyone with that one.
Williams finds Gallinari. Driving inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. Robinson down low. He can't get it to go. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And Williams, here we go. Okongwu. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. Robinson passes to Adebayo. And Okongwu slams it in.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Oladipo against Williams, and finished off by Oladipo.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. There's the pass to Herter. 50 seconds left to play in the third. The shot's good.
Finding makeable shots. Kevin Herter continuing to become more efficient as a scorer.
Oladipo taking his time here. Here's Butler. Got a hand on it. Herter passes to Okongwu. Williams for three. And Oladipo pulls it down. The Heat trail by 3. Pass to Robinson. Reddish grabs the rebound. It's deflected. Stolen by Robinson. Butler in the corner. He dishes it to Oladipo. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Look, when you play against Jimmy Butler, you know you're in for a battle. Excellent job extending the possession.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Hawks on top, up 1. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Hawks shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. It's stolen by Adebayo. Oladipo against Williams. Oladipo, the pass to Morris.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
You guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Atlanta?
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Miami. Herter passes to Gallinari. The kick out to Williams. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. And he commits the intentional foul. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
Team second.
To the paint. Here's Morris. Goes up again. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Bogdanovich dishes to Hunter. Capella, the pass to Hunter. Over Butler. Hunter, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Here's Bogdanovich. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Good footwork by Bogdan Bogdanovich. Precise with his moves, and typically he beats the defenders.
He hits both from the stripe.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Outside Lowry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, it's easy to see why Kyle Lowry has racked up so many all-star selections over his career. His leadership on the floor and his willingness to fight for every play is truly exceptional.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Young passes to Hunter. Outside Collins. It's Young on the wing. Kicks it to Capella. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And that's 10 points for Clint Capella.
Defense has encouraged Capella to shoot jumpers, but that time the strategy backfires.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He said, "This is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it." He really is fired up about this game.
Kicks it out to Collins. Back to Young. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. And here we go with Morris. Running it up the court. Here's Adebayo. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Capella. It's Young on the wing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That is his first foul of the game.
Team second.
Here's Young. Down low. Capella kicks to Young. And here's Bogdanovich for three. Oh, that's offensive interference. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Young against Lowry. Up top, Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. Robinson finds Butler. Over Bogdanovich. Offensive rebound. And Adebayo throws it down.
This team is so lucky to have an eager player like Bam, someone who wants to step up in the big moments.
Back to Bogdanovich. The kick out to Young. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Lowry passes to Morris. Robinson for three. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. And it's a 4-point Heat lead.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Young against Lowry. And Young kicks to Hunter. Butler with the steal. In transition, here comes Miami. Lowry leading the charge. Outside Robinson. Back to Lowry. Outside Butler. 5 on the clock. To the middle. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Butler. Adebayo's got the lead up to 6 now for the Heat.
This has reached desperation time for him.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Young against Lowry. 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Atlanta with the rebound.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
It's good.
Incredible competitor. Trae Young always wants to be the one to take this shot.
Lowry passes to Robinson. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.